How's she going, my son, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. It has been a long time since I've recorded, and it feels good to record again. Now, I'm going to have to apologize, though, up front, because, well, I'm Canadian, it's what I do, but also because I do not have any soundproofing up in this room, so there's going to be a bit of echo, I think. I'll try to keep my voice somewhat controlled, though, and the room has a couple of things absorbing the sound waves, but, you know, last time I had, like, a semi-proper soundproofing homebrew setup, so, you know, it's how it is. Anyway, as you can see, I've played this game considerably in my own time. This is actually a finished file, and this is a New Game Plus file, which is harder and has an actual definitive game over state, instead of just letting you recover from anything. But not what I'm going to be covering in the channel, although I don't know. We might, you know, we'll see. Maybe the channel will have a New Game Plus file when I get to that point. But anyway, let's get back to business.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
Okay, so we didn't unlock much. We've only gotten to the second week, so we haven't unlocked much. We have poop trinkets, poop money, poop things. I did pop in before I started recording and get some names. Dragonite's Glare, or Mr. X, or whatever his name is on YouTube, gave me a female name for a Vestal, Rosario. My buddy Nak will be tanking, much to his chagrin. He was always stuck tanking in Burning Crusade, and he was not a fan of it. Let me tell you. I had to take first dibs on the first occultist because I just love this class. And I always love being the Warlock, or the Wizard, or the Arcanist, you know, whatever spellcasting job is available in a game. And we're keeping Reynold and Dismas as they are, just so I can keep track of them. You know, because of the whole achievement to getting them to the end game if possible. Alright. Now, I don't know about upgrading anything.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
And also, I realized I might have the music down a bit, so I'm going to bump that up real quick. There we go. That should be better. Turn to game. Okay, so I want to use the new people. So Rosario there. I'll take slot 3. I work in slot 2. Actually, you know what? Preemptively in case of, like, Eldritch Pull or something, because she can actually function in the front. I mean, I can, but I don't like using that move too much. It's the wrong tentacles. This is the right one. I need my knife. Don't have the ability yet to give people new skills. Nak will be in the front, and we'll have to take Dismas out again, but he's in good shape. Now, will we stress relief, or is it not really worth it at this point for the money? You know what? Batty can go meditate. I think it's been a while since I played the game at this low level, but I'm pretty sure that's enough stress relief to remove the, like, 40 some odd she has. Pneumatica, I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to chill in town with Reynold this week. Okay, so where do we want to go? Ooh, those are good. Thing is, that's a medium, and I have to kill everything. And this is a group of level 0s, mostly. Don't really like my odds there. I don't mind for this one, though, just because it's a shorter one. Because, like, a short kill all the room battles could be one room battle. You know, depending on how small the map is. So, let's go here. Sounds like a plan. Don't really have anything particularly useful trinket-wise, no. Move resist. I could give it to myself. Yeah, might as well. You never know. It could help. The occultist's one of the biggest flaws is he gets kicked around the battlefield a lot because he's so light and airy. You know, he's not wearing like 6 tons of armor like the man-at-arms is. Okay, so stack of money. Actually, since this is a short, I'm going to do a dark. Because darks give you a dark dungeon, which is a dungeon where you don't light it up with a torch, gives you more loot, but you also get more stress. The enemies do more damage, and although you also get critical hits more often, which is pretty good. So like that. Don't need plank. Don't need that. Yeah, that should be everything. It's the ruins. There's not a lot of disease in the ruins. Only thing I can think of is the maggots, and they're not even a guaranteed encounter, and ghouls later on, but they can be found anywhere anyway.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Okay, so looks like we will have to go both ways anyway. Book. 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 Damn it. Ah, crap, what did I get? I am now afraid of the Cove. That's a lie, I love the Cove. The Cove's one of my favorite levels in this. Oh, really?
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Rough start, rough start. Rough start. Alright, well. Yeah, okay, that's something I needed to change. Turn off the bloody tutorials, because I know how to play this game, believe me. Yes. Okay, so... bleh.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
The tutorials are just telling me what I already know and what I was going to tell you guys anyway, or what I did tell you about the darkness mechanic and how you get more loot. Because you see, 4 extra stress. I'm not sure what that means. Percentage? I don't think it means percentage. It might though. Monster accuracy and damage up, hero surprise chance up, but we get more loot and crits. So it's pretty good. And we still surprised them. Awesome. That's how you start a fight. Now, I don't think I can get a one-shot at anybody unless I get a crit. No? Okay, so I'm just going to tracking shot instead to increase the odds of getting a one-shot next turn. Tentacles! Aw. Kind of wish the numbers flipped around there. It might have been better. Alright. No stress coffee for me, thank you. And Knack, scream at everybody. There we go. Damn, didn't stick on the dudes in the back there. The scream slows everybody down and makes them easier to hit, so it's pretty good. Carpet it a few times, the enemy can't do damn anything. Yeah. Okay, dismiss. Do your job. Alright.
Destroy them.
Alright, you do your job. Yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, the thing is, the word reconstruction, as you can see, very big heal, but look at the range of healing. 0 to 12. You can very easily get a heal that does nothing. And not only that, it can do worse than nothing if you get a bleed on top of it. Thankfully, the bleed odds are less than 100%, so a modest amount of bleed resistance usually prevents it. Like, everyone has like a 20% chance at level 1. Well, 30 on a Vestal. Everyone has about like a 20% chance of getting bled from a word reconstruction, which isn't too bad. And I'm going to slap you in the face with my shield. Aha! Yeah, okay. Just doing a little bit of napkin math, so to speak. Ow. God, that hurt me. Behind the keyboard. Ow. Okay, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Do a little bit of this. So now, if Dismas gets attacked, although it's going to attack Knack directly anyway, and not even hit, but, that guard mechanic. Think Final Fantasy with the Paladins, how they could jump a shot for their ally. That's what the guard mechanic is, basically. which is pretty good. Smash him up. See, he was aiming at Dismas, but Knack took the hit, or dodged it anyway. Although I'm not sure how that works, because if he was, like, if he jumped the, you know, like, do the president jump the bullet thing, how does he dodge it at the same time? It doesn't quite add up. I'll wiggle my fingers at you angrily. And, heal Dismas? Hey, alright. And just shoot him in the face. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, look at that loot. Finding extra food never hurts because it gives you, you know, more hit points. It's always good. Yeah, the bonus loot thing for being in darkness affects everything that's a loot drop. Like, even if you find, like, a... oh, crud. Knack, no! What are you doing? Stop! Oh, damn it. Well, congratulations, Knack. You gave yourself claustrophobia. Now he gets bonus stress damage in the hallways. Oh, well. Salvage the unburned torch. See? There's loot even in the torch sconces. Even when it's only supposed to be a torch. Which is awesome. Okay. Stun his face. Thank you. And also shoot his face.
Their formation is broken.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, stop clubbing Dismas. I'll stick them back together. Oh crap, forgot about that. Yeah, that's the one problem with doing a darkness run with some classes, is that, you know, some classes generate torchlight. You know, mostly the holy classes, like the Vestal and the Crusader. Which actually cuts into my profit margin. Which is annoying, but, what can you do? Well, arguably not take them, but, you know, we're still pretty early game. We can't really be that picky about who we're taking on missions yet. Oh well.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I also love how the music actually changes in the darkness. Or even just as the torchlight is going down. It's pretty cool. Nope. You will hear my phone. I apologize.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Spiders. Oh no! I got shuffled to an unfavorable position. Knack, cover me! Should be good. I guess we can... If she hits, which she doesn't... Well, I get to use this ability, I guess. Blur! Now that one actually costs torchlight, which normally doesn't come up all that often, because I normally don't have an occultist up here, because that's dangerous. Okay. And give me 1 second, a very shortcut.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Once Wayne June shuts his trap anyway. Shortcut while I respond to a friend on Steam. And we are back. Sorry about that, I just started jumping into recording, it didn't really tell anybody. So they all think I'm just playing the game on my own time. Which is a reasonable assumption, this is a very good game. Okay, well that's good to know. One of the room battles is here. Ooh, that's a lot of back row damage. Nice. Even if it doesn't do a whole lot more damage, the stress healing does not hurt. Ow. Wait. Tentacles! Oh yeah, there we go. Critical tentacle, never how you want to go. Yeah, I should probably cover, prevent some damage. Except when they do that. How do you reach over there, dude? You have a sword. God, the game cheats sometimes. Ah, shoot. Yeah, unfortunately I found out while fighting monsters that guard in the cove stuns break guards. So, you know, Dismas is no longer covered, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, nice. Burn in the holy flame. Awesome. Okay, we'll switch. More tentacles? More tentacles! Oh. Minimum tentacle. Never any good. And that can take it. Because actually, show you in a second when he gets his turn again. Oh, well, that's fine. He works there, but he kind of doesn't. Okay, well, the healer is not healable at this point, so should. But tentacles. Oh crap! I think that's the game's way of telling me I should have healed instead. Crap! Rosario, no! Don't get killed yet. But anyway, like I was saying, the guard mechanic for the for the man-at-arms gives him prot, which is like just straight up damage reduction. So the more he does it, the less damage your group is taking as a whole, because, you know, they prevent the squishy person from getting hit and take less damage themselves, even from attacks that directly target them anyway, which is pretty good. Aha! Doubly so if they dodge. Get out of here. I could have grape shotted that, but I didn't want to risk, like, low rolling the damage. Scream at everybody. Stick everyone back together. That was a shitty roll. You're gonna hear me say that a lot in this game. Whenever I get them anyway. Crap. Damn it. Okay, keep hitting the person I want you to hit, even though you just opened up the vulnerable person. That's fine. There we go. Hey, that's a roll. Well, at least she's got this front row move I normally never use. She's not completely useless up there. Nah. Quit slapping Neck in the face with the shield. Yeah, it doesn't bleed, but you gotta hit him. Ooh, yeah. Gotta love them double-digit heals this early in the game. Haha! Turnabout is fair play.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright. Doing pretty good. Definitely something you want to do when you do dark runs more routinely is stack like anti-surprise and stuff. Particularly if you're doing it on a mission where you have camping. You know, using things like Hound's Watch from the Houndmaster, Bandit Sense from the Highwayman if you're using one of them. I think there's like a Bounty Hunter skill that gives surprise. I don't know. I only ever had the one Bounty Hunter on my own time, and I didn't use him much because I don't know. I found him kind of like less efficient at being a user of the marking mechanic than like the Arbalist or the Houndmaster. Or even the Grave Robber, even though she doesn't bring a mark, she's very good at using one. And, you know, the occultist doesn't use his mark himself, but he does bring one to the group, which is nice. Spiders. I think these first 2 weeks, the dungeons kind of, like, low-roll you a bit on the encounters. Because, like, normally you don't get, like, encounters that have so few people in them. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting lucky. Ugh, except for that roll. That was terrible. Blech. There we go. And get smashed. No. Yeah, the smart... This is one of the reasons why I normally don't attack with the Vestal. She can't hit the broadside of a goddamn barn. It's really annoying. Oh, great. Dismas has been poisoned. Bladed, you know, same thing. He is steadily losing hit points per turn. Doesn't matter how it's happening. I think this is also the game's way of telling me I should have brought any venom because, you know, it was going to throw spiders at me, but how was I supposed to know? This is not normally where you run into poisonous enemies. I swear, the game... I don't want to... I have to admit, this joke is a little,
Slow and insidious.
This is the kind of joke you get on a late-night comedy thing, but, you know, it's like a woman. I promptly lose all of my female viewers. But, you know, it's that old joke. It's like, oh, if you don't know, then I'm not going to tell you. I suppose men do that too, though. Just any passive-aggressive person, really. You know what I say to that? Tentacles! Makes no sense out of context, but it will get their attention. No, not the stress coffee. Okay, I don't want you doing anything, so get slapped in the face. Yeah, Nak could use some more hit points. Especially since he's in the front like that. Again! The bandits do that too, and it's really annoying. You should not be able to reach that far, good sir. With your head trauma, even though you're a skeleton. Seriously, how'd that happen? Is that just from when you were alive and you just never took it off? Anyway. That should kill, unless I get a low roll. Ah, we're good. Ah. No. Alright, we're good. We're good. Can I do it again? Yes. Dismas came to work today. Good times. Gonna cover him. There we go. Judgment, because if you're healing yourself, you might as well use Judgment instead. Ooh, nice. Cool thing about a Judgment is that it can technically crit twice, if you're really lucky. Because the attack can crit, and then the healing afterwards can crit, which is cool. I guess the Vestal can do attacks now while I do healing, since I can't hit anybody. Yeah, maximum heal roll. Very nice. And that's one of the reasons why I love the occultist. Word reconstruction doing the big, dirty heals. I mean, sometimes they don't work. That happens. It's part of the game. Yeah, whew, just barely. Zap you with lightning. Shield you in the face. Very nice. Try to slash you. Can't bleed you, unfortunately. And crunch. There we go. Beautiful. More free hit points. Busts. Money. Oh, okay, we're clear. We're clear, but I'm gonna keep going. That cures stress, and Nax, unfortunately, wigging out a little bit, as he usually did when he was tanking back in Burning Crusade. So, let's give him a little bit of love. Beautiful. I thought that was the one that healed 30, though. Maybe it's just slightly random. Which benefit you get if you use the holy water. Oh no! That's like the exact opposite positions of where we should be. And then they stun Nak anyway. Or try to. Yeah, well, take that. Damn it. Alright, so he doesn't get a turn because he's dead, which is always good. Nak can still do the guarding from back there, though, which is awesome. Yeah, he's one of the Man-at-Arms is kind of cool like that, because he's one of the few, like, frontliner classes that works in almost every position. It's just that if he's in slot 4, he kind of can't do any, like, damage, but he can still buff and guard, which is really cool. Again, Vestal can't hit the broadside of a barn. I know these guys have 15 dodge, but still. I'm pretty sure they almost have as bad accuracy as the leper. And that's saying something. Because the leper is like Mr. Inaccurate, but hits like a dump truck when he does hit. But, you know, half the time he doesn't. Okay, Nak, if you don't stick your head in the Iron Maiden, I'll be able to use the herbs on it and get more money. God damn it. Again with the bloodthirsty proc. Ugh, oh well. Yeah. Fascinated with injury, wounds, and torture. Yeah, because, like, all the manias, I think I might have mentioned this, but, like, oh, bloodthirsty as well, but, like, see if there's another one I have. Yeah, necromania. If there was an object that was a corpse, she might jump it preemptively and do it instead of letting me have a chance to use an object on it so that I get more loot from it. Or just to prevent the hazard. Because, like we found out when Nex stuck his head in the Iron Maiden the first time, he got claustrophobia from it. Which isn't any fun. Because stress in hallways is kind of a big deal, because you're in a lot of hallways in this game. Whenever you're not in a room, you're in a hallway, so, yeah. Everyone chow down. Ah, crap.
Ambushed
Damn it.
by foul invention.
The perils of not having the Ancestors map. Okay, well, that's everything cleared out.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Definitely not the kind of money I'm used to hauling in, but, better than nothing. A lot of heirlooms, though. That's the big thing, too, because early game you have to bring in heirlooms to upgrade your buildings as much as you have to bring in money to maintain and upgrade your heroes. So your inventory gets stressed out. Ugh. Ugh. Rosario, what are you doing to me? And what do I get? An intense craving for alcohol. After trying to keep Nak alive, I need a drink. That's awesome. This game writes itself sometimes.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Okay, so we have the guild and the blacksmith now, which are your two big hero upgradey buildings. This is for skills, this is for their weapons and armor. Because like I mentioned, the trinkets are optional things. They're like their basic equipment, their weapons and armor, they just upgrade with levels, and, well, you have to pay for it, but, I could get Dismas his tier 2 stuff now, if I wanted to. Although I have to upgrade the smith to do that first, but I might not do that yet. I don't like to upgrade too soon, because it's a lot of money, and then, especially when you don't have the buildings upgraded to reduce the cost, so then you end up with a situation where you're like, oh crap, I have upgraded heroes, but no money to go adventuring. Doesn't help. Ooh, we has a hound man. We has a dog man. I do love the dog man. Another highwayman, occultist. Yeah. That's important too. Especially if you start losing people, because like, if you ever end up in a situation where, I'm pretty sure it's the only way to game over in the normal mode, is if you only have 3 heroes left, and you have not enough people to go on another mission. Because, like, if I didn't have enough upgrades, but now that I have 4 people every week, even if I completely TPK'd, heaven forbid, I'd have 4 new people to do another adventure next week. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, well, we're at the half-an-hour mark here, and this is a good enough place as any to stop an episode. So, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Twitter, Tumblr, and subscription are in the description as usual. The Darkest Dungeon. We'll be recruiting some new people next episode once I find some more names to get, and if you would like to be one of the people on my merry band of doomed adventurers, please add your name to the comments below. If you have a class preference or just a gender preference of what kind of character you want to be, leave that there as well. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and ciao for now.